Hi guys, so today welcome back to my channel where I thought we'd try something new and possibly start a let's play or start a series where we renovate Sims 4 houses. So the idea came from because we do love a renovation game on this channel. We love makeovers, we love decorating. So we've got our house flipper series where we kind of flip those houses. And I thought it'd be fun to bring it to The Sims, I guess. So I'm going to start with I'm going to make over this Crick Cabana house and we're going to see how it goes. And then we'll possibly do some themed builds, some challenges, that kind of stuff. Because I do love a renovation game. And I just love letting my creativity loose in these houses and seeing what we can make of it. So I've kind of set myself some unofficial rules. I'm not going to set myself a budget or anything like that. But I do want it to be semi-realistic. So my thought is kind of more as if a Sim has moved in and they're just kind of, what realistically would they change about it without like bulldozing the whole house and completely rebuilding it. So we'll rein ourselves in slightly so we can possibly do an extension. I am going to move the lot over slightly, which isn't very realistic, but let's just pretend that is. Because I just think it looks a bit better over here for what I want to do. So yeah, that part isn't realistic, but from this moment on, it's going to be a bit realistic. So yeah, we're going to just kind of see how it goes, see what we can do. I do have some plans. So initially, I think I'm just going to remove everything because I don't want to be influenced by what is already here. So I don't want to like my brain to like be like, well, this is the kitchen. I want creative freedom. And you might think that's not realistic. Like you could, but I think it is. This is a level of realism I think is acceptable because you can move where your kitchen is in real life, and it, depending on your house, it's not actually that much work. So I'm going to delete everything and I'm going to start with a fresh, clean slate. I think I'm even just to delete the walls and start with something new. So the way they've got it is they had the bedrooms at the back and then they had the living area at the front. Now I think I might possibly think about changing it because I did want to add in like a little patio area. I thought it'd be cute to add some chairs outside. So I don't know if we're going to move the like living area to the back possibly so we can have a deck, or keep where it is. But if we keep where it is, I think we're definitely going to come in and we're going to make 2 bedrooms. Like I think this bedroom back here was way too big. That might even be slightly too big. Let's get a double bed in and just like see on sizes, because I think that was just, I think that's fine for a bedroom. We can even do it this way. Wait if I can hit the right key. And then we can have like the door here and a wardrobe here. And then this can be a second bedroom or possibly an office. And we'll see how that goes with that. And then in terms of the rest, I'm honestly not sure. So give me like 2 seconds to come up with a layout and then I'll come back to you and let you know my thoughts and feelings. Okay, cool. So I've literally just bumped these sides out a little bit. I need to fix the windows. But I'm going to put the bathroom here. I've literally just swapped it over. And then I've made this bedroom slightly bigger, and this is going to be our master bedroom, and this is going to be our second bedroom. And then we're going to do this open plan. I did think about possibly having, actually, if you've seen my videos before, you know this. I'm not an open plan gal. I love closed rooms. But I think this house is just too small for that. And again, I did want to keep it semi-realistic, minus moving the whole lot over. So I think if we kind of start putting in walls into here, it's going to like to divide it up. It's just going to be too much. I would have liked to added like a porch. So we could potentially use half walls because I feel like that will still like leave it open plan looking, but it'll kind of close off the room slightly. But we'll see what's going to happen when we get to that. So I'm just going to make everything like cream for now so I can get a good basis. And in terms of decor, I am going to start on the bathroom. And if anybody has seen my recent house flipper video, shameless self-plug, we did kind of like a 70s retro feel. And I wanted to see if we can do that in The Sims because I really love those builds. And I feel like I didn't do it to my full potential. So we're going to go a bit mid-century modern, a bit 70s, but give it like a bit of a modern spin. So it's not going to be like completely old and like, I don't know how to describe it. It's going to look good. That's all I can say. So stick around and you'll figure it out. So in the 70s, they did always used to have like monochromatic, I think that's the word, bathrooms. So they would have like a pink bathroom suite or a green bathroom and everything would be that colour. So I'm going to try and recreate that. So first I'm going to come into the bathroom stuff and I'm just going to see what colour like we can have. And I guess that's going to dictate us because if things don't come in a funky colour, then unfortunately we can't have them. This does come in pink, so we could do a pink bathroom. We could do a blue bathroom. I've seen many of those. That would be cool. I was thinking purple because that is what we did in the house flipper series, but purple doesn't seem to be a thing. So I'm going to then come back in here into the tiles, and I'm going to filter them by pink and then blue, and I'm going to see what okay, let's do them one at a time. Pink I think would be good because we could use this from yeah, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to have a pastel pink bathroom, I think, and we're just going to go all out. And you might be like, oh my god, that's crazy. It is crazy, but it's going to look good. So we're going to do that, and then for the door I'm just going to use like a light wood, and we're just going to use that everywhere. Like imagine having a glass a glass door into your bathroom. That's wild. I like these doors, they're nice. I do love it. I'm just going to pop them there for now. This is a bit tight, but it is what it is. We could always possibly move it up one. This is going to be kitchen, so I don't really want to put it off that wall. Yeah, I like those. I like a beachy wood. And yeah, I do love a door with like a little bit of character. Like my doors in my house, they're just like white, and they're all like, the wood is just solid plain. There's no like etchings or grooves in it. And I really wish there was. So I feel like well, this is where we're gonna deviate slightly from historical fiction. And I think in the 70s or the 80s, I think it was quite common to have carpet in the bathroom. Personally, I think that's absolutely feral behaviour. We're not having that. So we are gonna go with tiles in the carpet, because personally I think tiles, lino, possibly wood, but it depends on the wood. They are the only options really that you can have in a bathroom, because otherwise it just gets a bit wrong. I mean, wood is a bit iffy, because what if, like, is it the type of wood that's going to absorb things? Do you know what I mean? Things that we don't want to be absorbed. So I'm going to do a bath shower. Actually, I might do, let me move that across. I'm going to do, this does have a shower in it, but I might give them a separate shower, because sometimes, like, you know, you don't want to like hop into the bath, and they've got room. So yeah, they've got 2 showers, but does it matter? Is that stupid? Possibly. Let's remove it. I actually changed my mind, talked myself out of that one. And then, so if we move this across, we can kind of center that a bit there. We'll add in some like clutter items, and then I'm just trying to think, because if we do counters here, then there's like a dead space there. So what is going to be, give me 2 seconds to just think about what the best plan for this bathroom is, because I think with this size it's going to be a bit awkward. The only other thing we could do is we could give them a separate bath and shower, and then that will get rid of the dead space because we're forced to put a shower in. So that is one possible option. So let's do that. We will give them a bath and then not that shower. That is too modern, I feel like. Oh yeah, that one. That's cute. Okay, cool. I'm going to spin the bath around so that the taps are against the wall. And then, yeah, that shower can go there. We can move that back across. There's plenty of room to get in everywhere. Perfect. And then that means we are going to have to move the door, though. Oops. Because if we're going to put our counters across here, then the door is going to be in the way. So, and obviously, well, not obviously. I mean, you very much could. Personally, I am not going to do... Actually, let's see what a pink counter would look like. No. We could bring in a different colour, though. Purple... We could possibly bring in some blues. I think I said bling. I didn't mean to say bling. We could bring in some blue. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. And then I might actually change my mind and do that. I feel like I do feel like the tap should go against the it's more, what's it called? Like realistic if the taps are against the wall. But for easy access, I think we're just going to do it like that. And I mean, that's usable then. I think if they're the other way, the Sims won't be able to use it. Not that I'm probably planning on playing with this, but you guys might want to play with this house. I just like building them. I do play, but yeah, I just really enjoy building houses. So we're going to do that. Nice. So let me just check in the shower. If I go to blue, could we get, actually, let's just kind of do it like this because I know I've got the shower right one. Yeah, let's do that blue. This is going to be a pink and blue. So we're going to get some rugs, because rugs were... I might do blue rugs, yeah. Rugs were a thing in bathrooms. I mean, I still think they are. I mean, I have a bath mat. The only one I don't have is the one that goes around the sink, the toilet that you put your feet on. Because personally, I think that I just don't like the thought of having any sort of carpet by a toilet. It just makes me feel weird. So I don't have those ones. Oh, look at these. Oh my God, that's huge. So I just want maybe these. Yeah, I'll size it down just so... And it's a doormat. I think that's cute. I like that. Okay. And then we could possibly even have one here in front of the sink. Nice. And then if I can find one which is exactly the same shade of blue, which I know, good luck to me, I might put a round one here, but then I don't know if that's going to be too many rugs, if there is such thing, because I feel like tiles and wet feet aren't, like, they're not meant to go together. So what I might do, let's move this one across. Can I size it down again? Yes. And I know it's small, but I think that's kind of realistic because you do get tiny bath mats that go by your shower, so I don't think that's crazy. And then we'll change that to pink. Yeah, I love a fluffy rug. Cool. I like that. Okay. And then in terms of like clutter, I'm going to get rid of that colour for now, and we'll just kind of do a general bits and bobs. So gosh, let me move in. Toilet paper, obviously. I'll put this by, okay, just let me get in here so I can see. We're going to put one by the bath, and then I'm going to put another one in the shower because I feel like you have two, don't you? We could put let's put two bathrobes here. Personally, I'm not really a bathrobe person. I don't like a house coat or anything. I like a jumper. When I get out of the shower, I have like a hoodie or what are they called? A snuddy? What are they called? Like those big jumpers that everybody wears. I have one of those. Oh my god, these walls are doing my head and I keep getting myself in them. But yeah, I don't like a dressing gown. I feel like claustrophobic in them because they're quite close to, like, do you know, like they like wrap around your neck and I feel like I can't breathe. So that's cute. Let's see. I'm going to pop that there because I'm going to see if we can add that in. I would like to add a mirror above the sink, and I think this one is perfect. This is one of my favourite mirrors. I do love it. Although this one, yeah, I feel like it's not quite like, what's that material? Is it like rattan or something? There was a material that everybody loved in the 70s. I don't think it's quite that, but it's close. They're a bit big. What about just this one? Or this one? Okay, let's just do this in. Well, if it comes in pink, we might as well do it in pink. Perfect. I'm going to lower the wall so I can like see what's going on. And then in terms of a bathroom clutter, let's see what we can come up with. Let's see how close this would have to be to add in one of these, because I think this is definitely something that would be in a bathroom. In the 70s. Yeah. I think that's fine. I think you can still go in because it's a slidey door, I believe. Yes, it doesn't have to open out. You would need less room. Oops, I've gone upstairs instead of opening more walls. And also, I think if it was the other way around, I think it'd look a bit claustrophobic. So let's see. We're going to move that right up. And then we'll shush our toilet roll in there. We'll move this as close as it can. We could even possibly, I was going to say we could put one over there, but I don't think it's going to work out. If we think there's too much, we can always delete one. But I think from what, like, I mean, I wasn't born in the 70s. But personally, I feel like they liked a lot of stuff in their bathrooms. And I am a clutter person. So I am all for just having, like, stuff crammed everywhere it can go. So that's fine by me. I think these lights are absolutely meant to be in this bathroom. I'm trying to think, what colour do we need more of? I think we've kind of got a good balance of both. So possibly we'll just do... this colour, might we put one there? That doesn't look pink, does it? That kind of looks yellow. That kind of looks green. Okay, we'll do that blue one there. Let's see how that looks. We do have this light, so let's see. I just want to see how dark that is. Okay, how dark is that without this? Yeah, we need that light. Okay, that's fine. So we could put a hanging light over it just to disguise that. So what do we have in terms of hanging lights that look a little bit like, what about this one? Yeah, I think they kind of go as well. Cool. I might actually get rid of this. I do like it, but I think that's a bit better. Fab. Okay, let's go back into clutter and just see what other bits we can get. That is not where I meant to go. For this side, I like to put like some soap or something on here. So let me just have, yeah, maybe some like bathroom makeup bits, or I'll sort out the clipping and stuff. I just want to get like what I'm going to put out there. Oh yeah, toolkit down, and then I know how much space I need. We'll put some wet wipes or some like wipes and stuff. Oh yeah, possibly like a basket of toiletries. Is there anything else? Oh, maybe some perfume or nail varnish, but we could put those in the bedroom. And then the only other thing I want to put in is a hamper, if we can fit it. Don't know if we can. I probably could have put it there. Yeah, we're not going to fit one of those in. That is fine. Okay, right, give me 2 seconds and I'll just organise these so they're not clipping into each other. Okay, cool. So I've just kind of organised this. I added in a vase of flowers because I think it just looks nice. And then I've added in this hanging plant because it is one of my favourites. I'm happy with that. I'm not going to say it's done. I like to kind of move on And then once we've got everything in place, we'll come back and kind of add in some finishing touches. So I'm going to put the flooring in the house throughout because I'd like to add like a wood flooring that kind of matches the doors going throughout the whole house. So possibly, let's see what we've got. That's not too bad. Do they have, what about this one? Let me change the orientation. Yeah, that I think. Oh wait, what about this one? No, I think that what we've got there. And then in terms of walls, I'm going to come in and I'm going to kind of see what wallpaper we've got and base it off that. So have we not got much? Okay. No, not a fan of any of those. Okay, let me have a flick through the catalogue and kind of pick out a key piece that we're going to frame this bedroom around. Okay, so since we couldn't do purple in the bathroom, I figured we might do purple in the living room. The bedroom. There's not that many options for pastel because I feel like with pastels, it's kind of easy to go into kind of cottagey maybe, which is not like the vibe I want to give off. Oh my god, yeah. Do you know what this is giving me? Groovy chick. Did any? Let's do the pink and the two shades of purple. Was anybody a groovy chick person? I was. I swear, every like holiday, like Christmas, my birthday, I was there with that Argos catalogue, circling in like a marker every groovy chick thing. I loved groovy chick. It was my life. They had like blow up chairs, like the bedding, the t-shirts with the slogans. I think they had t-shirts with the slogans. Maybe I'm just manifesting that, wanting it to have happened. That's cute. But yeah, I did love groovy chick. It was one of my favourites, and I was definitely pads, stationery, pencil cases. I literally had it all. Okay, I think they're a bit much. We'll go with this bed, I think. I'm just going to quickly fix the windows from where I did the extension, and then I'll return to you. Okay, cool. I've just fixed them. I've lowered them a little bit, but and I've added in a couple more because, again, I don't think that's unrealistic to add more windows. So let's come in here, and I'm going to do a light wood, I think, to kind of match the floor. Light brown. I don't want anything too crazy. I mean, we could do something like this, and then we could paint them. But, oops, I'm not sure if that's going to be too much. So let me have a flick through and see if there are any other options like that we could do. Let me put the filter back onto light brown and then go back to actually where I was. I like these ones. They're kind of just, I'm trying to think what's going to go with the bed because we've kind of got like this ornate like kind of type of bed. So does the chunky furniture go with that, or do we need something a bit more? Then if we go with something like a bit more stylized, and I think it's changing the vibe of the room, if that makes sense. So let's see, we could just go for kind of round ones, but they're more like reddy orange toned wood, which I don't think is correct for this room. I do love these. We're going to have to do like a plant lover house because that's personally one of my favourite houses to do. I just love cramming plants in every single possible space. So to be able to like do a house over for like a person who loves gardening or whatever is personally one of my favourite things to do. They're cute, but again, I think they're a bit modern. I might stick with what we've got here. I don't think that's too bad. And then, so we're going to want 2 bedside lamps on them. I'm going to go into the lights actually because I want to filter it just by like lamps rather than all of the lights. And I'm going to put these ones on. They might not be very good for like, they're a bit of a health hazard, do you know what I mean? Because they're an open flame. But I do like them. We can pretend they're battery operated or something. And then hopping back over here, I'm going to go to light brown again and find a wardrobe. I do like this one, but I don't think this matches the bedside tables. And then I think we're bringing in like another style, which I think you can do multiple styles, but in this instance I don't think it's going to work. So I'm going to bring that one in, which matches them. I don't think there's another one, like another option. I think that only has one. Like some of them, like there's like a dresser like this and a wardrobe. I don't believe that has a wardrobe too. So we'll just add that one in. Is there a wardrobe we could add? No, it just seems to be dresses. Okay, that's fine. That's cute, isn't it? But the wood doesn't match, which is annoying. What about purple? Is there anything we can do for purple? I mean, we could do these because we could give them 2 because, sorry. I don't know why I apologised for deleting that then. I'm like, I'm so sorry, we're not going to use you. I feel like we could do those. They're going to match the wallpaper. And they're just kind of neutral. We'll give them 2 because I feel like 1 wardrobe sometimes isn't enough. Sometimes you need like a wardrobe and a chest of drawers. That's what I personally have. So I feel like 1 wardrobe isn't going to be good. What if we like put one this way or put them along here? Because I feel like, I don't know, I felt like they just looked a bit off at the bottom of the bed there. Yeah, I think like that. And then I'd like to add in a desk and like it can just be act as like a dressing table. So light brown I'm going to do, and then possibly this one. No, I don't think so. We have this one. That's a bit chunkier. Let me have a flick through and like come up with some options for this dresser. I think that one. Okay, I think that one. I think it doesn't match 100%, but it's chunky like that. And then for the chair, I'm going to do a purple one. We could also bring in blue because blue is there. So maybe, what colour would you call that? I'd call it like, it's kind of like a blue-green, isn't it? I think that. Cool. Yeah, I like that there. Yeah. I'm like, I'm second guessing myself. Maybe we should do the bed coming down there. I'll play test it. I'll get a sim in here and make sure they can come past. I think they will, but I'll double check. If not, we'll have to reshuffle the room. But let's think what we can do in terms of a rug. I'd like something big-ish. Oh yeah, this 100%. That is, I love that. Yeah, okay, cool. Maybe if we spin it, make it no, too big. I was like, what if we spin it, make it a little bit bigger? Can it like do the bed and the dresser? I think that fits this perfectly. What is the, or should we do purple? I'm gonna do blue. Let's bring in some more of the blue. Let's lean on the blue a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And then again, I'm just going to grab out some clutter. That's going to go on their dresser. And then we'll kind of put some stuff on the walls. We do need a light. Don't let me forget about a light. So I'm going to quickly pull some stuff out and then we'll pull it together. Okay, cool. I've pulled some stuff out. Don't be alarmed by the size. I'm going to figure something out. This is just kind of stuff I pulled out that I think can go in other rooms. So I would like to... Do you know what I wish we had? I personally don't have it in any of my packs. I'm going to pop it there because that's so cute. I need to use that. If anybody has it in the game from a pack I don't have, please comment it below. But I feel like we really need a mirror that stands up like this, but it's small enough to go on a desk. Like, because if you want to put a mirror... so she could do her makeup, I don't have to put it on a wall. I'd rather have it on the desk. But I feel like we just don't have that. Like a little tabletop mirror. I mean, we could get it with mods or whatever. But we don't have one just in the base game. Which I don't like because we can't move these down the wall in any way. So that they like are lower and of a more reasonable, I guess, place to do your makeup with. And I just, yeah. I feel like we need one. That can be pink. I'm going to put it there for now. We might move that. So I didn't really find that much actually in terms of makeup stuff because we have put a lot in the bathroom. We could maybe pull out, I mean, we could double up on stuff because they could be like skincare in the bathroom and then skincare in your bedroom. I think that's fine. But yeah, that's cute. Let me bring that out. I think they'd have that. Oh yeah, and this. I missed a bunch of stuff. One of those. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, it's like a little... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sniff into the mic, so I hope I've edited that out. I probably shouldn't have drawn attention to it, but my mouth got ahead of my brain. So if you didn't hear anything, don't worry about it. It's been edited out. Right, let me quickly put all these into place. So we've got that. Is that clipping through the wall? I think it is. And then we'll put the nail varnishes like in front of them. And then on this side... I don't know. I can't remember how wide it is, so this might need shuffling. We've got some other beauty products. Yeah, okay, so that needs going back. Ooh. Possibly to like there. And then this can go to there. And then these need to go closer. Oops. Like, oh wait, that needs to come forwards. Like that? Yeah, I mean, that is kind of close to the edge, but I think that's fine. We could move it across a bit. Oh, I was going to say, I think I've left the desk too close. Put that there like that, and then we'll shuffle that over slightly. Yeah, cool. I like that. And then I might see, can we add these? What's on it? Oh, it's got keys and stuff, so we can put that by the front door. That can go over there. And then what else did I pull out? A thingy, a little bunny. And I think this can just, I like to just, I mean, I put that down there. It doesn't always make sense for it to go down there, but I think it's because I keep my hairdryer down the side of my desk. So I put, when I have the hairdryer, I always pop it down there. Do any of these come in a funky colour? We can do pink. Yeah, let's pop that there. And then I might move this across here. Just because I said this once and I'll say it again. You shouldn't have mirrors facing your bed. So I try not to. Oh, look, we've covered that. But what we could possibly do is, what does it look like if we do it like either side? Oh, I know what we could do. Brainwave. I'm going to move those across. I'm going to kind of put them to where I want them. So I'm trying to give enough room here and then center them slightly. And then this might not work, but this would look cool. Let's go into surfaces. Nope, sorry. Comfort. Let's go in here and let's get this. Oh, it's not going to work. It's too thick. I wanted to make like a little bench. Yeah, you're too thick. If I push you out, like, so it'd look like that. But I'm guessing you're really clipping. You are. Do we have anything else? Let me have a flick through to see if I can find anything that'll give that effect that isn't that. Okay, this might work. This was what I was looking for originally, but I couldn't find it. I feel like, I don't know why it wasn't. My brain, sometimes I look at things and my brain just doesn't register them. So maybe it was there and I just ignored it. So we could do purple. It looks. Do you think it looks a bit weird though, where you can kind of see it there? So what we could do, let me put it back. Because we could, these are slidey, so it can go up slightly. I mean, it would be a bit of a pain to like have, you'd have to reach. But I think that's fine because this isn't that high. The sim might not be able to use it, but they might be able to use it from this side, so it might not error. And then we can put in like a little seat here. So we have an option of this one. I don't think they have like a solid colour one, no. Or, if I move that out of the way, oops, we could put this one in there, which is a bit more cubey, so it kind of matches the shape of the wardrobes a little bit better. But it doesn't come in nah, that one's not going to work. Put you back. I like that. Let me delete this one. And then what happens if we like, nah, it's not gonna, I'm not gonna be able to do what I wanted to do. I wanted to like blend them so it kind of almost looked like one item. That's stupid. It's not gonna look the same. So let's not do that. But what I would like to do is, oh, I didn't, what did this? That's new. There's been an update and I've not got into the game since the update. And I paused because I was like, life events, I've not got the death pack. So I was like, wait, why have I got that? But they must have done an update and everybody has that section now. Oh my god, look at that. That's so cute. I'm just going to, actually, I'm looking for this rug, so I'm just going to get it from here. And then I'm going to pop one there, rotate it, and pop one there. So it kind of looks like one rug. And then make it purple, because this one is blue, and it's not the same shade of blue, so it looks weird. Cool. I'm going to put this rabbit, I couldn't think of the word, on here like that and make it face forwards. I'm actually move it to this corner like that, and then I would like to get possibly a book or something to go on the nightstand, as if they've been reading before they go to bed. I think that would be nice. Not, there's like a little stack of 2. That is the one I'm looking for, because I feel like they wouldn't have, well, they might have a massive stack, but maybe just like 1 or 2 books. Is it not in there? Must be in this one. If I can't, this is what I was looking for. Cool. And then I might just move that out. How much did that? Okay. Move that out of the way and push that back a bit. Yeah, and I might do the same with this one. Move that out of the way and kind of just put it into the corner a bit more, so it's not like in the center of the nightstand. Yeah, cute. We could put something there, maybe like a little flower or something. Might look nice. Let's do a purple one. Let's do purple and blue. And then we'll see. That's a bit big. Nah, not a fan of that one. Let's see what else they have. Maybe like just this. Yeah, maybe that one. Let me move you out the way and then just kind of pop it there. Again, it's probably a fire risk because like there's a flame and then a plant next to it. But I think this sim is fine. I trust them. They can deal with it. And then we have this mirror. I might put this mirror. I know I just literally said you shouldn't put a mirror opposite the bed, but I think it'll look fine there. It would be a pain to do your makeup or anything in it because it's got these pictures on it. But, you know, they'll figure it out. They will do what they need to do. So I'd like a lamp or something in this corner, and I think I found the perfect one. This one. Cute. If it's not already like apparent, my view is that this sim is a little bit artsy, a little bit into like anime, like cutesy things. So that's kind of why I'm pulling in some more cutesy pieces. But I think they would be into that. They'd be into like I don't really know how to explain this aesthetic. I'm not 100% sure what it's called, but they'd like just like cute things, I guess. Yeah, we'll put that girl there. Actually, I might make a collage wall. I love a collage wall. And it can go here. And it can be like full of different prints and stuff. Maybe that they've got from, I don't know, Comic-Cons or just merch, you know. Just general stuff they found. That's one of my favourite pictures. I love that. Let's see. Yeah, this one. We'll just bring a few of them out. Like they're going to be like a young adult, so I don't want to make it too kiddie. But I think you can have like cutesy things and still be an adult personally. So I think that's fine. I'm just trying to keep it in the colour palette. Yeah, maybe a little bit of like stuff from their favourite TV shows. This is cute. That can go. I might do that like Pride and Place. Yeah. And then we can do these like around it. Maybe it's like these like I don't know who these people are. So maybe they're their friends though, and like they've took this group picture with everybody, or maybe they've had it commissioned because it looks arty. Maybe they made it themselves and then they've just like made like a memory wall around it. So these are all things that they've maybe events they've been to with their friends, and they've just like what's it called, they've just made a little wall of them. I think that's cute. So I'm just going to quickly go through and pull out some pieces and kind of get a wall going, and then I'll return to you. Okay, cool. So I've just kind of pulled some stuff out. I've found this like little shelf thing where they've pinned some stuff up. Obviously their main event of all their friends. Some like things I just imagine are from like cartoons, maybe their favourite show, favourite singers, video games. Just like a neon sign. I know it's of a cupcake, but I just feel like they'd think it was cute. I imagine it to be kind of artsy, so maybe one of their friends, or they've even like made, I imagine their friend actually has made these for them, maybe out of like origami or something, and they've put them on their wall. So I'm like, I imagine these to be kind of like just, I know you don't, but imagine if you got like stickers every time you got a CD, and these are just all the, or maybe they've made them, so these are just a collection of their favourite CDs, another neon sign down there, and then some like merch or movie replica or something. I'm not sure, but I like that. And then over here by the desk I just added in like a little calendar, so like I imagine when they're like getting ready in the morning, they can look in their calendar and see what they've got planned for the day. So that is their bedroom, which I love. I think that turned out really good. Okay, there's two things I want to do. I want to add in a main light, so we'll add that in. Let's see what pink and purple and blue ones they've got. Not sure if we're going to have two. Actually, I don't hate that. Yeah, maybe that one. And then I would like to add some string lights, because I am nothing if not a sucker for some string lights, and I think they fit perfectly there. You may say they're over the window, but the pins are either side of the window. They are clipping slightly, but nobody look at that. Let's pretend it's not. And if anybody is like, well, before anybody comments about curtains are the bane of my existence in this game. I swear to God, I just can never find curtains that fit the windows. It's so annoying. Like these fit, yeah, but no offense, they're a bit ugly, aren't they? Like that's just not what I want. I'd want like maybe these ones, but they're not even real curtains. They're like nets. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. There's something about me and curtains in this game. We just don't gel. We've just got a hate relationship, I hate them, and probably they've got no opinion on me. I mean, I would put those ones because we could just, like, they're not curtains, they're completely see-through. They're a bit of a waste of time unless you'd put them on like a door to outside or something, or like a doorway. I could imagine you doing that, just like they do in the hippie shops. But I think everything else, see, they're too big. They don't even, like, you could force it to fit, but I don't know. I just really don't like curtains in this game, so I hardly ever do them. So I apologise for that. This is going to go in here. This is some, like, merch and stuff I found that I'm going to add to places. This is an alarm clock, so I'm going to add that there. Can I change the colour? I can. Let's do a purple one. And then this is a stack of clothes I'm just going to add because I feel like everybody, as much as we may not want to admit it, has a stack of clothes in their bedroom that they just never put away or hasn't made it to the wash yet. So that's that. Okay, cool. So in this room, this is technically the second bedroom. I don't know why I don't ever do 2 bedrooms. Like, if I've got a 2-bedroom house, I'm like, bedroom 1, office. Bedroom 1, study. Bedroom 1, library. Bedroom 1, anything but a second bedroom. So since it was 2 bedrooms to start off with, what do you think we should do? Should we do a second bedroom or should we do an office? Because I imagine this to be a 1-sim house. So I might just do that. I might do an office. I think my thing with second bedrooms is, personally, I'm a child-free person and I don't ever plan on having kids. So when it comes to doing a second bedroom, I just never putting it as something to do with the kids is never at the forefront of my mind. The only time I think of having it as a second bedroom is if there's a roommate. And in this case, I don't imagine this him having a roommate. So I'm like, it just doesn't occur to me if that makes any sense to anybody. So I might leave that for a second. We'll come back to that because we'll see how we get on here. And what we can fit in. If we can fit in like a bit of a study, a kitchen and a living room, then we might do it as a second bedroom. But yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do there yet. So fit into, I keep going downstairs. For here, let me go and pick out a wallpaper again. That's going to like set the mood and tone for this big open plan room. Okay, I found this wallpaper, which is a bit funky, but I quite like it and I kind of want to make it work. So this is, that's nice. But I feel like we've used this colour palette throughout the whole house. So I'm thinking maybe not that. So I found this orangey one, which I like. And I would like to possibly go away, do the walls kind of like a peachy colour. But I can't find one. So I don't want to do pink. Although there's pink in it, I want to lean away from the pink and more towards peach. Because we've just possibly like that. We've just done the bedroom peachy. So I don't want to, we've just done the bedroom and, well, the bathroom is pink. This is purple, but some of the purples are kind of pink. It could go either way. So I might try that. I don't know how I feel about it though, but I kind of want to see if we can make it work. Yeah, let's go with that and see what we can do. If we kind of move on a bit and we hate it, we can always undo it and just like abort. So I'm going to work on the entryway just because I feel like it's a nice place to start. And I might do what I said about just popping in a small half wall here. Maybe, not that's too tall. And too tall. I bet I've gone the complete other way now. Yeah, maybe like that. And then I'm going to grab this and paint that. Cool. Yeah, and then we've kind of got like a little entryway and something to work on here. I would like to move the door across, but I feel like that is not as realistic. So we're going to leave it there. And then we've created like this kind of nook. I'm then going to come in and go to surfaces. Possibly, I don't think it's displays. It might be accent tables. I don't want to think that big. That's cool. But it's, I don't think the vibe of a snowboard goes with this house. Maybe let's kind of see what comes in orange, because that is the colour of the walls. I do want pastel though. I don't want like Halloween, and so we have to like, okay, what about like yellow? Actually, we could kind of do anything. Let's try like green. Yeah, that's a nice pastel, because I feel like green and pink go, green and orange go. Don't know if green and yellow go, But that's fine because it goes with the others, so I think we can pull it together. And then where can this go? Maybe we'll move this here. And then this can be like tucked into here. Because I feel like for a coat stand, you don't have to access it all the way around. You can like, we're going to have to do that black because we don't have any other option. You can reach over to put coats there, can't you? So that's fine. I might move it across. Can it go back at all? What if we like spin the legs, like the back is flat? Yeah, and then this can shuffle in. And then I might actually put this there. And then what I would like to do is one of my favourite things for entryways. I like to put a little chair or a stool or just something. And maybe a stool because of like the height here. Just because I think that when you're putting your shoes on, it's nice to have somewhere to sit. I don't have one in my entryway. I just sit on a sofa or something. But I just think it's a nice touch if you can afford it. And if like you can fit it in. So I don't want anything like crazy though. Maybe like the arms are throwing me off on that. I just want something like kind of compact. That can just, maybe we'll do the stool. Because it's lower profile. Yeah, we'll do yellow. Because there's yellow there. It does have feathers on it. But I think from a distance you won't be able to tell. And then we'll also get in a decorations rug. And then I'll get a rug for the front door. And I think, I mean, that is a baby rug. So I was like, we could put anything here. It doesn't have to be a door rug. But I don't think we could put a baby rug. I'm going to keep it like that. Because I think it's kind of colourful. Which matches the rest of the house a bit. Cool. Again, we might come back and shuffle things around. But that's like how I like my entryways. And then what should we do next? Should we do the kitchen? And then we'll do the living room, I think. So for the kitchen, I think I don't think we have many colours that are like pastel. I think we have these which are blue. I think they're a bit too bold. They're not like pastel-y enough. So what we could possibly do is just these. They're nice. I like those. And just have it like white. And then, I mean, we do have those. But I'm not a fan of those cupboards. I don't know why. And we've used those in the bathroom. I like these. Let's do those. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to quickly fill out the kitchen with cabinets. And then I'll return to you. Okay, cool. I have done it like this. I'm trying to think, like, what does it look like if I grab one of these and like pop it here? Obviously we'd move the fridge around. I just want to see what it looks like with it backing onto nothing. Does it look weird? And I think it might, but what we could do to counteract that is add in a second half wall. I'm trying to think, if we keep this open, like what are we going to use this space for? I think it might be okay to add in the second wall and just kind of, have I just put in a full wall? I believe I have. Just kind of close this off a little bit so we can add in extra counters, because the kitchen isn't massive, especially because we're putting in like a dining table. Yeah, I think that. So I'm going to shuffle these around. I feel like it'd look obviously a bit better if the fridge is on the end. Yeah, I like that. Or what we could actually do, which might look even better, is move that round there. Oops. Put the fridge there. Yeah, I think that looks better because it's all low and you're not like looking into your kitchen at a high point. I like that. I think we've got a decent sized kitchen, and then we've also got room for a little dining table there. I like that. Even we could probably even just get rid of one. I mean, we might not need this much space, but we'll leave it for now, and then we'll see what it looks like with the living room and see if we need to just make the kitchen a tiny bit smaller just to fit it in a bit better. Okay, so I like that blue. It's blue and green, so I feel like it matches the like pastels that we're going for. We could do this one. It's white and pink though. I like the blue and the green one. And then in terms of chairs, I mean, these do look comfy, but I don't know if they read as dining chairs. I mean, it doesn't matter. Personally, I think any chair can be a dining chair as long as it's at a dining table. But these are one of my favourites. But I don't know if... I love how, like, at the beginning of this episode, I was like, we're going to make a 70s house. And then as it's gone on, we've lost the 70s pretty much completely. But that's fine, because sometimes I think you have a vision for a house, but then as you play around, it changes. If we were doing, like, a themed house, I was like, I'm now going to build a 70s house. Then obviously I would keep it as a 70s house, but I feel like because I didn't come into this with any expectations, I was just kind of doing what I wanted. It's fine that we've changed our mind. What about these? No, I don't like those. What about these? Okay, right, give me 1 second to find some chairs that I think are going to look good. Okay, I found these ones. I think they're from the cottage living pack. I'm going to turn it around though, so it kind of... I feel like I want it to be in the bay a bit more. Yeah, like that. And it would have been good if I could have like 3 different colours for the chairs, but if you change the colour like to green, the woods change and they don't match then. So we cannot do that. And then in what is my favourite thing to add into the middle of the table is a bunch of flowers. Probably not quite that big, that's a bit much. These ones I think fit perfectly. They are the same as what we've done in the bathroom, but I think that's fine. Okay, cool. I'm going to move on to the living room. We'll plan that out. We'll decide if this needs to go, and then we'll come back through and clutter everything up and like finish it off. So let's move all of this out of the way. I'll obviously add that there because that's where it is going to live. And then, I don't know, give me like a second to figure out what the plan of this living room is going to be. I do think this needs to move. I think that's going to be jutting out too much by the time we've got a sofa in here. Okay, I found this sofa, which I think is nice. It comes in a range of pastel colours. I'm just trying to think of what colour I want to do it. So we've basically got every colour. We've got green, orange, yellow, blue, and pink. But I'm trying to think of what colours do we want more of. We've got pink there, and we've kind of got pink walls. So maybe not pink. Maybe we'll do this colour. And then where am I going to put it, though? It can go here. What if we put it there, and then we lifted this up and kind of moved that across? Or we could have it, its original position was like here. So we could maybe do it there. Okay, yeah, let's kind of pop it there. We can always move it around. And then we're going to need some sort of TV unit. So let's go with... Oh, I don't like any of those. Let's go to surfaces. Coffee tables. Is there going to be anything in here? I mean, I do like this one. And it's just... It's a bit mid-century, so it matches. And we can just do it as a wood that matches. So I think that is fine. We'll then add, obviously, the biggest TV going to it. And then I would like to give them, not one of those. What am I looking for? One of these. It was right in front of my face. A gaming console, because I think they are a gamer. Yeah, and it can just sit there next to it. Cool. Is there any sort of coffee table we can add? I don't know if there is, just because of how like small this space is. But there might be like a little round one we could use. So let's have a look. That's cute, but no. I just like it because it's got like a fish tank in it. No, let me have a flick through and see if there's anything I think might work, and then we'll like view our decisions. Okay, there's not. I've just moved this over. It was over there and it was red, and I've recolored it. And I kind of imagine it being like a bit of a puffy. So I've pushed it over to the side just so the Sims can use this sofa. But I imagine like when they're watching telly, they can pull it out, rest their feet on it. And also if they have friends over, then they can like have it as another chair. I just think it's so cute that we have to include it. I'm now trying to like just kind of go through and see if I can find some sort of like end table that matches. I did pull this one out, but I don't like the top, and I think it's a bit big. So we could possibly do this one. It does have a mirrored top, which I don't think 100% matches, but that's fine. And then I also would like to see if we could fit... I know we have this as a second chair, but I'd like to see if we could fit like an actual armchair in here. I'm not sure if we will be able to, but should we give them... I mean, it is a cutesy house, and I think they could potentially... I mean, if I was into really cutesy things, I would 100% have a seat shaped like a hamster. Not gonna lie, that would, like, as a grown adult, I would do that. So I don't think I've ever used that seat either. So we could do that. We could also be, I guess, adults and boring and add in this one. But you guys let me know what you think. But I think that, can adults use this? I think they can. It doesn't say anything about kids. And I just think that's so cute. I think they would 100% have that. I'm going to move that out there because I feel like they'd have one of those too. What do we think? Which one do we go with? I mean, this one, the pink one does look better, I guess. But I think the other one. You let me know though which one you would have used. But yeah, I think the The what's it called one would have been good. The hamster one. But I've made the adult choice and gone for just the boring one, I guess. Okay, so for on here, I would like to add again some more books and possibly a lamp. So let's go to lighting, this light, and see what we can find. This one is cute. I know it's a night light, and honestly, somebody tell me how that star is standing upright. It's just like hovering there. But I think it matches the vibe, but then so does this. But maybe we'll do that in the office. Yeah, I might go with that moon one. I love this one as well, lighthouse. So let me just quickly reshuffle these slightly so they fit on a little bit better. Maybe like that. Is that? Yeah. Cool. I like that. That's hovering for now, but we will fix that. And then let's go to decorations, flooring, and then I'm going to add in again yellow and orange and blue, and just find some sort of pastel rug that's going to go down here. I'm thinking a round one just because of this, how this space is set up. I think a round one would be better, but I'm open to any. What about if we did something like this and then kind of tucked it under the sofa a little bit? Whoa, we could do an egg. That's so cute. We could do the hamster via a rug rather than what's it called, than via a seat. I mean, that's nice for the purple. But I think this shape, I do like what we have currently. The only other option is this one, but I think they're not pastel enough. Yeah, I think that some of them aren't, I'd say, outside of the pastel range, but I think that fits. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the study, which I have decided is going to be an office. And then we will come back and we'll add some final clutter. I'm going to make this dude like way smaller so I can see what's going on. Okay, again, let me go off and pick a colour for the walls. Okay, so the only one I can really see is that I think would match is like a different colour of this. Oops, of this flowery. But do you think that's a bit like much if we do it into... I don't think so, because personally, if I found a wallpaper I really liked and it came in multiple colours, I wouldn't like mind having it in more than one room. So let's do that. I'm going to get let me remove all these filters so I can get a desk in. And I think we're going to do this as a office, like office gaming setup / home study library. So we're going to have an office area here, and then here we'll do some bookshelves, and we'll give her like a nice chair that they can sit in and like chill out, read a book, get cozy. I am going to give her a decent gaming rig, just because I feel like I said they are a bit of a gamer, so I think that would fit. Oh my god, should we give them the hamster chair? I would, except that looks like the most uncomfy thing to sit on, so I'm not going to do that to them. We could give them a proper gaming looking chair though. Maybe we'll do that instead of this one. Oh god, I sized that up way big. Let's give them like an actual gaming chair. And then what colours does it come in? I don't really like that cream. Oh, that's cute. And it kind of matches the wallpaper. Yeah, let's do that. And then I'm going to put this stack of books on there for now because it's hovering and it's doing my head in a little bit. So let's go to the light brown. And then what are we going to do in terms of... I would like to do just like a solid wall of books. We could do it possibly on this wall. I'm just thinking that we have windows on this wall and this wall, so we have to be careful because we can't obviously cover the windows with what's it called, with books. But we could possibly do these ones. I like those. I don't think I've ever used them before, and they clip together nicely. Yeah, let's do that. I might. Can we fit in another one? How does... It's not going to be... Oh my god, it is going to be centered. Yeah, love that. Let's do that. And then over here, I'm going to add in some sort of armchair in this corner. Let's get rid of the light brown because I don't want it to be a light brown. I'm just going to pick one that I think looks comfy and hope it comes in other colours. I might add a second one of these mushroom stools in here. Or maybe this one. Yeah, because I think they'd want to put their feet up. Because I personally... Oh, what about like a rocking chair? I personally always sit with my feet up. Yeah, that's cute. And then what colours does this come in? Oh my god, look at its little face. Obsessed. Oh my god, it's like a little pig. They're so cute. I do like those, but I might just go green. Like the most basic choice. I just think they're a bit much for in here. We're not like going all out like that. But yeah, I like that. Okay, cool. Now, what else should we add? So we can add some lamps, I think. I mean, I think the balloon lamp is a solid choice for a cutesy house. Oh, that's cute. Do you think we could bring that in somehow? It's a bit big. Actually, yeah, no. I don't think that's quite right. Give me a second to get some lighting going. And then, I mean, we could use this one again. And then I'll come back to you. Okay, cool. I've gone with this one. It's from the Realm of Magic pack. And I don't know. I think it's just a little bit quirky, a little bit funky that I think this sim would actually really appreciate it. And then I've obviously put in the cat one because that's a standard. I am then going to come in and get a light brown table to go next to their reading area, so like they can put their drink on it or like their book down. But which one am I going to pick? I feel like they're all so big in comparison to the chair. Like I feel like I don't know, I just think it needs to be like that size. Maybe we'll just size them down. That's cute, like with the texture on that, with like the ombre. Oh, look at that one. That's a bit funky. Yeah, I'll do that one. And then I'll just move it up a bit so it's not like super, super close. Okay, cool. I've got some clutter here. I'm just going to pull some other stuff out and see what we can do with them. Okay, cool. So I've just kind of added in a bit of clutter. So I've added in one of these hobby holders here, and this guy, he won't size down anymore, and I feel like we had to include him, so I've just put him here on the floor, and I think that's fine. And then over here, there's like a miniature version of him, so I've added him in a stack of books as if they're reading or studying or something, a lamp, some more hobby stuff, puzzles, board games, jigsaws, all that fun stuff. Oops. And then this unit here, because I feel like it just needed a bit more storage, a bit more surfaces. So what I would like to add in is possibly some more art on the walls. I'm not sure what we have left to use, as we've probably used most of it in the bedroom, but maybe just some more pictures that we can add, and just include here like a tooth riding a polar bear possibly, or maybe some more like actual art rather than posters. I know that the options are kind of limited. Yeah, that's maybe that. That's nice. I like that. I think they'd like that just because it's got a cat on it. I think that's cute. Okay, cool. And then I'll see if there's any others that we can add and just pop on the walls maybe. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what it is, but maybe it's like a holiday photo or just a scenery that they like. And then for in front, I was going to add one here, but I don't know. Maybe that's all right. And then let's add a rug in, because I feel like sometimes, I don't know how you guys feel, but sometimes I find myself like just shoving furniture around the edge of the room, and then it creates this big gap in the middle. So I do try, and when I like see myself doing it, I try and like break it. So I'm like, wait, actually, let's pull some stuff into the room. But I mean, even in real life, I feel like, oh, that's nice. I feel like in houses and stuff, the furniture does kind of tend to go along the walls, and then you have this big space in the middle. So it is not completely unrealistic. We could use this one in here. If I size that up, oh, no, I think it's sized up a little bit too big. I think this will do the same, won't it? Yeah. If they didn't size up quite that big, that would have been a little bit better. Oh, maybe we could do like one of these. What if we did two of these? Like one under the chair and then one like over here. And then like made them different colours, but they lose their stars. Nah, maybe not. Also, from experience, if you add like a roller chair onto a rug, that it becomes a nightmare to try and move around anywhere. The rug just like, the wheels just like constantly get stuck on the rug. It's a right pain in the arse. That's kind of a key. We've already done that one though in the bedroom, and I'm not against using the same one twice, but if there's a better option, I feel like we should use it. What if we use that one? I should accidentally delete. So we have this one, and I've just seen a second one that could. No. What about like this? Yeah, maybe that one. It does come in some other colours. Yeah, I like that. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do now is, I'm aware that this episode is kind of getting a little bit long. I'm just going to come in, I'm going to clutter up. I've already pulled out a couple of pieces, do like the final clutter, and then we'll do a tour and kind of see where we're at with it. Okay, so I have added in the final clutter pieces. So outside I've just kind of boxed the flower beds in with like a little pink trim. I changed the house colour to green, and then I also changed the stairs and the outside wood. I don't know if you can tell, but they're kind of slightly blue. I added a light next to the door so you can see when you're coming in, and I've also added in like this egg chair so that they can sit outside on their porch and kind of watch the world go by. I've added in like a little garden to the side where I've added like a little bike, 2 different types of flower beds. So one is more like manicured, and I need to move those flowers because I've just realised they're clipping. And then the other side is kind of where they go in and they propagate maybe, and kind of that's where they like build them up from, and then they get transplanted into one of their proper flower beds. So I've just added in some tools there, and then some different individual plant pots. And then over at the back I added in a tree, as well as a birdhouse, which is kind of painted, it looks hand painted, so I imagine they've done that themselves, and like a little chair for them to sit at and just enjoy the lovely weather. And then we'll go on in. If I can, I do find this camera view very awkward to use, so bear with me while I figure it out. Maybe if I go down a level, it'll kind of lower me in. There we go. So coming into the front door, we have our entryway. So to the left, we have a little place for you to put your shoes, somewhere to hang up your jacket. And then I just added this unit, kind of like the sort of place where you throw your keys, throw the post, just like the bits and bobs you need every day, but you just don't want it in your house. So maybe in these drawers, they've got different bags. I don't know, that kind of stuff. And then for this like plant tree, I found these plant pots and they were like all painted of different animals. And I honestly just think that they'd love that. So I've added that in. And then if I swing around to the right here, we have a doormat and an umbrella stand, and then that seat so you can just sit down and take your shoes off. So that's our entryway. And if we come back around heading into our living room, we have the shelving unit where I've just added a couple of ornaments that I think the sim would find was cute. Again, maybe their friend made that cardboard one and they've just put it on their shelf. Coming into the living room, I couldn't really find any artwork I wanted, so I've just done another string of fairy lights. And I think that's okay, just to break up that wall. I felt it look a bit plain. And then for our living room, we have our TV with a gaming console, we have our chairs, and then also our mushroom footstool / extra stool for guests, a lovely mat, and then on here we just have a lamp and some books. And then if we come into our kitchen here, we have cabinets like going around the corner, ending in a lovely yellow fridge. I really love the fridge, and also the oven matches. And then I've just added this clutter, so some stuff here to make like tea or coffee, and then some tools to use when you're cooking. And then on the shelves, I've just added a little bit. I added in some different pots and jars that they could use just to store stuff in, a bunch of dried flowers, some tea selection, and then I imagine all these books to be cookbooks. I've left that shelf empty, which it kind of looks awkward, I guess. Now I probably should add something, but I couldn't find anything else that I wanted to fit there, and I felt like I didn't want to just put something there just for the sake of it, so that is empty. And then coming around, we have our sink with our dishwasher, or like dish unit, I can't remember what they're called, dish rack I guess. Some treats, because I do imagine this sim having a cat. I've added in some stuff for that later, I'll show you. And then just like a condiments tray. And then in the bay here we have our lovely little table and chairs. I think it's so cute. I could just imagine this sim having like breakfast over, like looking out, contemplating like what they're gonna do for the day. I just think it'd be really nice. And then down here I've added in a couple of pet bowls. So if we go into this room here, I don't think I've added anything. Oh, I have added a couple. So we now, in this corner, we have our seating area with, again, another stool, some hobby kits, a light, a book, and then I added in this big, long, trailing ivy kind of plant. Coming around, we have the desk area with, again, loads more books and hobby kits, because I feel like this sim is into puzzles, board games, that kind of stuff. Has always got a hobby on the go. And then we have our bookshelves, and I swear that one is not actually a different colour. It is just the lighting. I'll double check that, but I'm pretty sure it's the same. And then if we come back around again, we have a lamp in the corner with a taller plant. And then I've added, since we can't do curtains, I added in these hanging plants over the window, and I think that looks really cute. So if we find the door, where the hell am I, and head out of here, we will go into the bathroom next, I think. So in the bathroom, we have, if we can kind of orientate ourselves so we can see, coming in we have this stand here where they can keep their spare toilet rolls, towels, toiletries, that kind of thing. We then have our toilet, which is a very high-tech one, and a couple of robes, our shower and our bath. And then swinging around here, we have a medicine cabinet. We have a medicine cabinet with a mirror, and then just some clutter on the desk that I think the sim might use. On the counter, sorry. So like wet wipes, makeup, lotions, that kind of stuff. And then if we leave the bathroom and head into the bedroom, we have this nice sleeping area again with our little gallery wall full of memories and like what I imagine to be their friendship group there. We then have our fairy lights. I need to fix that clip in. Our 2 wardrobes with the bench in the middle, and then our desk area. So yeah, that is it. I'll do a overall zoom out if I can find myself and kind of look down on it for you so you can kind of get an idea of the floor plan. So yeah, we've kind of, if I can just kind of put myself, there we go. I think that's as best I'm going to do. We've kind of changed it around a bit. So the 2 bedrooms are across the back. They're more of a, well, one is an office in this situation, but they are bedrooms. They could be. I think they're just more of a better size. I think the back bedroom before was a lot. It was really big. I think it was a waste of space kind of, because I didn't think the sim needed a bedroom that big. So we've moved that across. We extended it slightly. I think it just adds a bit of character to the house. So it's not like one long rectangle now. There's a bit of interest in the shape. We swapped the bathroom over to the other side. Made it squarer. I think it was a 2x3 before. It's now a 3x3. So it's a bit bigger. We can fit in a shower and a bath. And then in the living area, I think the like actual living space, apart from the bathroom moving, is pretty much the same. The kitchen was always in that area. We've possibly made it slightly bigger now. And I think all we've done in the living room is changed the orientation. I think before the living room went like across the back, whereas now it's coming like down the side, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is our like pastel kind of dream house that I've brought up. And honestly, I really like it. I think it looks really good. I guess the one downside, if you call it a downside, it is no longer a starter house. I think the retail of this house is about £50,000. Again, I've picked, 42. So the TV that I picked the best, I kind of didn't have a budget. The computer is quite expensive. The kitchen utensils and like the fridge and the cooker are expensive. So I didn't keep to the initial budget, which I don't know. Again, I don't think that's a bad thing because we didn't do it with a starter house in mind. We just kind of did it with this particular sim in mind. But it would be interesting if anybody wants me to come back and like keep the renovations that I've done, but decorate it or just change the furniture in a way that makes it still a starter house. Let me know and I can always do that. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know if we should have kept that hamster chair because honestly, I feel like we should have. I feel like that would have fit this house perfectly. But yeah, guys, thank you all for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.